10-й, товарищ, прием.
Группой всего, что только можно. Прорвали первую линию обороны.
This video was taken on August 29th, and even then the Russian special military operation was not going according to plan. By early September, the Ukrainian military had already reported several thousand square kilometers from which it had succeeded in dislodging the Russian forces, and no one was going to stop there. The Battle of the city of Kupiansk in the Kharkiv region was indicative. A month ago, the Russians there were making preparations for a fake referendum.
Процедуру утвердим, начнем выдавать паспорта. Россия здесь навсегда.
And the Kremlin paid collaborators diligently filmed these propaganda videos.
Нам сообщили, у Купинска идет танковый бой. Противник предпринял попытку прорыва. Постараемся выяснить подробности.
When the Ukrainian army began to approach rapidly, the Kremlin mouthpieces began to shoot quite different videos.
Этот целился в нас с гранатомета в соседнюю посадку, когда мы проходили выше.
The term attempt is more applicable to the aspirations of the Russians to take over the region. But judging by the video of the Ukrainians, their breakthrough looks like a well-considered and realized decision. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. It is very important to promote truthful information in the fight against Russian propaganda. The official announcement of the liberation of Ukrainian towns and villages usually follows 3-4 days after the actual liberation. The army has to check all the buildings, back alleys and basements to make sure that there are no enemies in the population center. But these images speak for themselves. Entering at dawn early at noon, the AFU published a video from the city center. In other words, the position that the Russians had been taking for 2 months with fierce fighting, losing hundreds of men, they surrendered in 2 days. Errors of command, unsecured rears, and simply an inability to defend forces the Russian army to flee from previously captured territories, barely escaping with their fleet. But the most critical thing in this whole situation is that Kupiansk is a fork of roads and railroads. It is this junction that not only ensured the effectiveness of the Russian occupants' forward units in the Kharkiv direction, but also provided the entire Donbass bridgehead. These are just the first glaring examples that Ukrainian military tactics have worked. Mass destruction of depots, disruption of logistics and manpower attacks only at the last stage allow for the liberation in a few days of territory that the Russians had been capturing for months. According to various estimates, the AFU advanced more than 50 kilometers in less than a week. This means 300 liberated cities and towns, tens of thousands of new shells for artillery that the Russians abandoned as they fled, and hundreds of thousands of liberated Ukrainians who had to live under occupation. And this is just the beginning. As the saying goes, more to come.
Хватит курить, где попало. Курите там, где еще не попало.
God bless America and protect Ukraine.